The birthday
Real
turn up
live,
is
real live.
so real right now. So real.
Real live.
By the end of the week, man, I'm riding horses too, man. We're
I know
ready
that's
to
right. We live.
It's just don't tell me
We
what
live on
might go
YouTube.
down.
We live on Facebook, y'all. Welcome to the After Sex Show.
Man, shout out to the entire South Side, man. That's been holding me down for 40 of these 49 years of my life, man. Shout out to College Park.
What's that in Maryland? What's it, Maryland?
Dale.
What's your name?
Man, y'all know I got you.
Linda, hey, how you doing, Maryland? Good morning. Welcome to the After Sex Show. We live at WRFG 89.3, Atlanta, Georgia, USA.
Yeah, you got on a little hell going on today.
Yeah. Listen to this. Yeah. Y'all know how we do it every Monday morning from 3 to 6. 3 to 6 every Monday morning, the After Sex Show. 89.3.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we is live. Who's that? Tammy, good morning. What, Tammy? Richard P. Funk, what's up, man? I know you coming to Atlanta, man. I know you coming to Atlanta in a minute, so I'll be looking to see your show. I don't know what month it is. I forgot what show, what month the show is, man, but I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna come there and do a live with you, boss.
But check it out, man.
Let me know. Let me know. I forgot the date. Let me know, Mr. P. Funk.
Trust me.
Yeah. Welcome, y'all. Welcome to Atlanta, y'all.
Let's get it. Yo, D, man, what's up? Hey, D, baby, mama, real baby. Hey, D, man, make sure you hit me up,
y'all
man.
Y'all behind the scenes.
Gotta get up, man. I'm celebrating my birthday.
Station. This thing right.
You still got my line, man. Hit me tomorrow, man.
That's what we be doing, man, to get this shit right.
Yeah.
Make this thing happen every week. We got a special guest in the house tonight. Carlos, grown man Porter. Yes, you can. We live, both.
Oh, yeah, okay.
YouTube and Facebook.
What's going on? Y'all know me.
Yeah, boy, you know it be serious business when a nigga call himself grown man.
Grown man.
What's going on, y'all?
Serious business, boy.
What's that? Oh, that's live. We live.
Check you out, man. We live, bro.
Big time over here. What's going on?
No, I'm trying to find some more live. We're gonna go live all over this place.
Look, I'm gonna live. We gonna crank it up here. Live at WRG.
We do this, y'all. Carlos, grown man Porter with the decent in the order show.
Yeah,
the fourth weekend of
young,
every Sunday at 79 at the Status Network.
We gonna work
Status
something out,
Network,
man.
y'all. We do this, y'all.
Put the whole team back together, man.
Yeah. Y'all know how to do it. We let these folks know.
So I had to put the website on there, right?
Yeah. Yep. Then we do this. We tagging and flagging. Now we had this technology 20 or 30 years ago. We be some rich turkeys.
We're be rich right now.
We got to touch 1 million folks with a push of a button. Welcome to the new world, y'all. Just let you know the young cats is lazy. So you make that happen now. There you go.
I'm on mic right now.
So how you operate that live, man?
It's just I'm live now. It's just streaming live. So now I'm gonna invite everybody that's out there watching. Everybody. They'll start popping up. You'll see them popping up on this side when they start.
Okay. How much space I need?
They put it on there.
Yeah. You can delete something out of it.
I mean, well, which one is this right here? What is this?
That's Facebook. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, watch the folks up right now.
What's up, Fred, John?
What's going on?
Yeah. What's up, Fred? Fred, what's that, boss?
Fred, what's going on, man?
Yeah. Memphis 10, checking in. You hear Fred? Let me know if you can hear us, man. Cause you know this microphone be tricky sometimes. I got you. It should be on. Yeah, should be on.
What happened to the broadcast you did Saturday? You better get you a new mic or something because your mic keep going out.
Yeah, man.
The broadcast that you doing
Sunday
on Fridays? No, the one you doing on Fridays.
Oh, I done had it plugged up. When I had set it up, I didn't plug it up. Don't have to restart it and come back.
And come back in.
Yeah.
See folks starting to come in now.
Look, yeah.
They got poppers. They popping in.
Yeah, but
There you go. Let's start popping in. Hey, what's going on, y'all? We live at WRFG right now. If you want to listen to the interview live, go to www.wrfg.org. All right. Yeah. What's going on? Facebook, we live on Facebook. We live, what's that? YouTube. Live me. What you on, man?
What? Live on Facebook.
Live on Facebook. We live in the building. Hey, happy Martin Luther King Day.
Sir.
yeah.
All right. But I'm here. It's your boy here. We live. We doing the best.
What's up?
Yeah,
Fred.
man.
Fred, I'm coming to your house. Mama cooking today. Yeah, okay, cool.
Well, it sounds like we all found something to do.
Fred, Mama be throwing down, y'all.
Well, it sounds like we all found something to do, man.
Yeah.
Fred, we all pulling up.
You know that, right? Get the fish plate going. What's up, Charles? Charles Brown. What's up, Charles? What's up, boy? Chucky, what's happening, man? I called you today, boss. Why you answer, man? God, no, I thought we hit that Chinese buffet, man. What's up? What's happening, man? Let me know something, Chuck. Chucky Brown, what's happening, man? I'm still hungry, Chucky. Let me know we can still do it tomorrow, man. Or today, rather, in a couple hours, man. I need to go check on my puppies. Go check on my puppies, man. Hit me up, man. Shout out to the Westside Cowboy, Bitterate Thunder, the Thunderbolt Ranch. Cowboy, you know we ride them horses, man. Them horses.
Oh, they popping in now.
Cowboys.
Hey, good morning, y'all. What's going on? We live on WRFG. That's www.rfg.org. Tune in now. You hear me live? I'm on the radio.
Oh, he said that Mississippi
show right now.
We can ride down to Mississippi.
Oh, you acting like that ain't up the street.
Okay.
Mississippi ain't nowhere from Memphis. We can ride, man. Yeah. We make the ride from Mama
If we
food.
need to do, we will do what we need to do.
Yeah.
Right.
Well. All right. You two get y'all look at the studio. We always show the studio. Let's see. Who in the house? Who in? Carlo Bowman boy got big L over there.
Hey, what's happening, man? I'm stealing your girl.
He gonna steal your girl. It's his birthday. He inviting all scripples. He looking for a lot of scripples.
All scribbles.
Yeah. Got DJ Power.
What up, world? Thank y'all for tuning in on Reggie's Facebook or YouTube.
YouTube.
Whatever you're on YouTube. This is DJ Power Lord, the God of Bass. This is the After Set. Every Monday morning, 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. You can give us a call, 404-523-8989. If you want to get in, you can always listen to us online at www.wrfg.org. Also, while you're online, check out our YouTube channel, Power Lord Entertainment, for Tastemaker TV. Tastemaker TV. And you can catch episodes of our video show. We got 7 episodes up. We hope it gets more soon. You can see what we're doing behind the scenes. You can check out some of the Riding Dirty shows. Shout out to Big Vic XL. But anyway, check it out and roll with us. Prayers.
Big Fred.
College Park.
College Park, not
I ain't got nothing else to say. He done said everything.
Yeet.
Yeah, man. He still got a camera on you waiting on it,
Yeah,
brother.
you got to say the yeet. You can't really yeet
You already know College Park, A-Town down. Yeet.
Yeah, we live in the studio, WRFG 89.3, y'all. These boys over here pushing buttons and stuff. You know what I mean? You know how we do it. Every Monday morning. Laptops, phones, everything, man.
Anyway, man.
Blast off, y'all.
Question to ask y'all. How did y'all feel about the Carmine Queen opening up for the Saints? My eight-town Falcons, man.
We about to blast off in this
Right
thing.
here, man.
Yeah, I've been out of
Mothership.
I'm saying,
I
man.
talked to Kane this morning too. Y'all like, I'm in New Orleans right now, man. Hey, you gotta get your money, man. Don't get
Maybe I'm
mad.
tripping,
Get
man.
your money,
Maybe
man.
I'm just tripping.
Fred said, what's up?
They get into the money.
Yeah, he said, what's up?
In a whole
Yeah, hard. Fred said, what's up, hard?
outfit, man.
What's up?
Fred, big Fred.
Thank
Is that big Fred?
I'm glad I
That's
came
about
back there.
that's about the smirk on IG.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Yeah, not really good. Man, but hey,
Yeah, we do.
everybody gotta get paid, man. So
Hey, get a
who am I
check.
to chip? Who am I to chip?
Network made the check work. You heard?
You know what I mean? I'm just saying, I would have sold up in a Jamal Lewis, Jamal Anderson.
You gotta cut the check. You can't do that.
Boy, I got the check. I'm good.
No, you can't do that. Man. If you waiting on them to cut the check, they gotta go on. You gotta go to that
Live, y'all.
But that's just the foolish part.
Yeah, make sure y'all catch me too on the traffic jam. Traffic jam every Friday from 5 to 7. I'll be doing it live on YouTube and live on Facebook, man. Every Friday. Music Media 2701, Canada Road, Decatur, Georgia. You gotta be doing it from there.
You got 2 social media we're working right now.
Yeah.
I'm working on 2 social. What social media you on right now?
Hey, man. We do this, man.
What social media you on? Tell them what social media
we're on
right now.
Facebook
Uh-huh.
and we're on YouTube Live.
Right there. So
Yeah. Yeah. We dueling. We shooting double shotgun. Double shot. 12 gauge.
Everybody on social media right now. Everybody on different social media.
Man, I'm just trying to give everybody an opportunity to see this face, man. This is something really so incredible.
Crazy,
Hey, man, I love niggas like love.
Hey, do you feel?
Once again, man, I forgot y'all might have not been around, but I'm gonna help you out. My name is Big Al, your baby mama, real baby daddy, man. That's what it was.
Dog, man. That man said your baby mama real baby daddy.
Man, guard your girl, man. I might be climbing out the window.
The new school Jody on holiday. You heard what it was? New school Jody. You heard it? Yeah, we up in here.
The stuff we do, man.
We gotta do it, man. We gotta do what we gotta do.
Y'all got people out there in the Philippines, Thailand, Germany, Russia,
I don't know where y'all
West Africa,
from, where y'all watching me
Nigeria, South America,
right now.
Alabama, Mississippi,
Original content, go to
Florida,
www.wrfg.org.
California, Texas, Arizona, Washington State, Tennessee. What's up? What's up, Deborah? Tennessee. What's up, girl? Well, Arkansas, Illinois, man, New York City, everywhere, man. Ethiopia, I forgot Ethiopia.
Wow.
Man, who else? God, okay. Y'all know, remember I had brain fog in the morning. It's early in the
It's
morning.
too early in the morning for all that, man.
Yeah. So we doing it, y'all. Yeah, we do that. Yeah. Super Bowl coming, y'all. About a week or two. 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks away from Super Bowl.
2 weeks from Super Bowl. Atlanta gonna be on fire, man. We're gonna be setting it off, man. Representing the ATL.
Los Angeles Rams.
And all in the Ram, who else?
And Robert Kraft and his team.
Robert.
They gonna call them Patriots no more.
Boy, they might open the roof for this one, boy. It's gonna be a big game.
My dome ain't got no roof.
Hey, they gonna be off the chain. Atlanta gonna be off the chain, man. Y'all just don't know.
Get up and walk around and hit everybody in the face, you know.
Yeah.
I think that some of the stuff.
This stuff gonna be bigger than Freaknik almost.
Everybody's like
It's a
that.
new, hey man, do y'all know what's going on?
Ain't that something Freaknik about 3 or 4 days? Super Bowl.
Regulate to the corner. You can move around.
Get to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, once again, if you want to watch this interview with this original content, please go to www.wrfg.org. Shout out to DJ Power Lord.
I'm sorry. What up, world?
Hey, hold on. No, I'm gonna put the camera on. You gonna do more than say something.
Hey, y'all been looked up and like, I'm gonna say something.
I was.
Just let me know when I'm on camera. I'm on.
You won't.
What up, world? Check us out. We got Carlos Roman Porter on his channel tonight. So check us out when you can, whatever. www.wrfg.org.
Oh, I got him directly to. I got him going straight to the website.
Okay, or you can listen to us on your regular radio in your car.
If you in the Atlanta area. We worldwide.
We got
Right?
943.
That's why I told him to go to the website.
Yeah.
Do I know that song? I know that song.
Who that is?
I know that song. We got the boom. Okay. Turn it up, all right? Hey, I'm gonna talk about that after this song a while. I'll tell y'all about this. Behind the music. I heard it about 15, 20 years, man. Hey. Yeah, before I did gospel, I was a secular artist, and this is one of the songs that I participated on. Hey!
Going live.
Let go.
God bless you, man.
Can't get with us now. Hey, nah. Hey, now. Well, it ain't who you know. It ain't what you know. It's who you know, man.
Yes, sir.
Who it is? Hey, boom! Better blow your speaker. G-boy, we don't like no tweeter. Hey, the A-Town knock ain't to be played with. Air like you know. Drop it down a little more. Okay, my bass so hard even a deaf man can hear it. Hey, I ain't heard that in about 20 years, man. A-Town. Nah. Yeah. Hey. A-Town. Yeah, me. Hey, that's what's the name of that thing now? The Crowd Please. Shout out to the Crowd Please.
Well, I thought that was $8.
Yeah.
I thought that was it.
Hey.
I was singing about my song Facebook friend.
Hey.
He said he was singing about song to the LA. See Big L say he's a new school Jody.
That's what we call it, new school,
Yeah.
Jody.
He said he was who I was singing about in my song Facebook friend. Okay. We got you. Fred. Yeah.
A-Town.
Oh man. He lied.
Hey, can you send me a copy of that? Man, they brought back a lot of memories, man. I just went into my childhood then. I just tapped into my childhood for real.
Yeah.
5:30.
Yeah.
Contemporary.
I want live, dog.
Whatever.
I'm alive, y'all.
You hate, man. Get up out of here. Hey. Ain't like the A-Town. Ain't like the A-Town. Ain't like the A-Town. Ain't like the A-Town.
It's cold in Atlanta, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all know that it's cold.
Ice cold.
Yeah.
All right.
The A-Town.
Yeah.
The A-Town. Woo! That brought us, as our guest tonight just said, that brought back so much memory.
I'm telling you.
Like I said, that was 9 Millie A-Town.
Yeah. With special guests.
But the thing about that was an all-star lineup of Atlanta
Yeah, special guests.
musical performance. Yeah.
Shout out to G Money.
Because they had the G-Boys on there.
Hey.
We had Crowd Pleasers on there.
Crowd please.
Oh
yeah.
man.
You know the dancer for
For
Outkast. Yeah, y'all know them.
Man.
And I think we had, I'm not 100% DJ Taz.
DJ Taz was on that thing.
And it was all produced, cuts and scratches by
Cutmaster
Swift.
Swift. Cutmaster Swift.
Shout out to
Archie.
my right hand man.
Masters and Masters Productions. I'm
One
gonna
time
put it
for
on
Archie.
right
Shout out to my right hand man.
What's
Swift,
going
man.
on?
What's happening?
All right. Like I said, we started that set off with Thrill the Players, Good Vibes Only. We opened the show with that. Then we came back with Tony Bones, Risk It All. Followed that up with The Rise and Shine, Stark Places. Followed that with Bob Lennon's Funeral. Kicked off again with Teo Dash, Go Down Low. Came again with Her featuring Daniel Caesar. The Best Part, Mr. College Park remix, as we know, Miss DJ Smurf.
Mm-hmm.
And Loverboy Vogue followed that one up with Real Hitter. And like I said, we ended that whole set off with the 9 Millie all-star cast. We're going to call it the 9 Millie family A-Town. I am DJ Power, the God of Bass, along with my partners in rhyme. Big Al.
Your baby mama, real baby daddy. What's happening?
Uncle Reggie ATL.
What's happening? I'm here.
G Presidente. College Park, we in here. Cameraman R.
Yo!
And as I always say, I shouldn't say always, but whenever we have a guest, I say.
Yes, we do.
I robbed my man Big Vic XL from riding dirty for his 4 E's. I don't remember what the 4 E's was for him, but I do know what I have, which is 3: entertain, educate, and enlighten. And encourage. Encourage. Okay, that's what the other one's for. Encourage. Okay. So I may drop that enlighten because if I'm educating, I like that. If I'm educating,
Hopefully, I'll be enlightened.
you. Right. So, with that being said, as I stated when we first started this program back in September, we changed the narrative. We changed that everybody think that rap in Atlanta started with Outkast, but it didn't. Rap in Atlanta didn't start with them. So I'm always trying to bring people in who was making records, doing the scene before 1993. In fact, the guy that's in here went to school with Outkast. If I'm not mistaken, he was in their first video.
Yeah, I was in the
If
play
he
of
wasn't
ball.
down at the first video shoot, so I should tell you,
I was in the play of
he got
ball.
gravitas.
Yeah.
He got clout.
Yeah.
And who I'm talking about is none other than, I'm like, hold on, partner, I know I'm gonna get you the right way first. Okay. I know you're ready to go.
Hey, no.
He's known as Sweet and Low of the G Boy.
Yeah.
But he is now grown up.
Grown
Become a
man.
grown man. And he does his own show, the Descent and In Order Show.
That's decent in order.
Decent.
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 He decent now.
Decent and In Order show.
Amen.
He's now, like I say, grown up. So he's if you want to say a gospel rapper now, but he's also a host of that show.
Okay.
On the Legacy, is that the Legacy Network?
Oh no, the
Status.
network is Status.
Status Network. Okay, I'm
Status
sorry.
Network.
I get things mixed up. Sorry, Double O. Anyway, with that being said, I got Carlos Strongman Porter in the house.
What's up? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What's happening, y'all? What's happening?
Yo.
What's going on, Carlos? Glad you could come in and make it with us.
I'm glad I can be here, man. Glad to be seen and not viewed.
I must say, when we played that A-Town, you got hype.
I got hype, man. You took me back 20 years, man. At first, I was like, man, I know this song. When it came out, I'm like, man, I know this song. Why do I know this song? Yeah, that's why I know this song. That way, yeah, we started that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Before
started.
1993.
Way before then, man. Hey, it's a blessing to be here. Like I said, thank you for having me on your platform, man. First of all, let me say I started off as a secular artist back in, I don't even want to tell my age, but I started off as a secular artist, and because of DJ Power Lord, he made me, he played a part on who I am right now today and why I'm able to be in front of you. Thank you, DJ Power Lord.
You're welcome.
Thank you for the platform and the opportunity, man.
No, I thank you for coming in because it's 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Hey.
So I understand. And
I'm outside of me.
go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, I will show up at the house.
Say hey, I keep it crunk, man.
Yes. As we saying, when I met the G, I'm going back. They weren't the G Boys when I met.
Yeah,
That's the name that came
That's what we
after they got with me.
Yeah.
But when I first saw the group, they were performing at Club Excess. Now, that's a throwback.
Oh, wow. Shout out to Moreland Avenue.
And they had this song called Shake That Butt.
Yeah.
And I love the song. I'm watching them performing. And next they will open up, I believe, for either Half Pint or Disco Rick that night. I don't remember. But they, like I said, they were there.
So many shows.
And it was him and his cousin, Big G.
G-Money.
Big G.
Yo, Big G. Now, G-Money hadn't showed up yet. It was your cousin, Big G.
Big
Oh,
Rest in peace.
oh, Big C.
Big C. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
Big
Big
C.
C. I'm sorry,
Oh,
I
yeah,
got
may
that.
he rest, yeah, may he
Yeah.
rest in peace.
May he
Big
rest in
Core.
peace.
Big Core.
But-
Yeah,
Yeah.
But when I saw him,
Man, way back.
but when I saw him, I said to myself, I'm in the audience, I'm there trying to network, harass Ryan Cameron into playing my record. I was there and I see him perform and I'm like, man, I'll be honest. I love that song. I want that song on my label. But now, Big C, but they got the guy, Carlos, who has what we call the it factor, that charisma that stands out.
Je ne sais quoi. I do not know.
Je ne sais quoi.
I do not know.
he is carrying Big G, which come to be the situation, I guess, with the whole thing. But they were the East Point Gangsters, I say, at that time.
At that
East
time.
Point Gangsters.
Actually, they were E-Town Gangsters.
E-Town Gangsters. He went way back, man.
But I didn't like that team, so I was like, we got
A&R made that happen, though, Dave.
So anyway,
Shout out to A&R, man.
Anyway, moving on. What do you remember about them days, Carlos, of the E-Town Gangsters before?
That was like, I said, I was coming fresh out of high school, trying to find myself, and we were just trying to fit in at that time. We were trying to, try to get our foot in the door. So whatever it took. And at that time, I think Hard Boys had just jumped off the porch and everybody was riding with them. So we were like, man, we got to come with something that's going to get their attention. So we went with A-Town Gangsters, and you persuaded us into making that change into a whole nother realm or genre. So like I said, that was like fresh out of high school. So to go from there to where I'm at now, it's a blessing, man.
Well, that's great.
It's a blessing.
Well, I am not gonna lie. The reason I wanted to change the name, I felt like that Gangster's last name pigeonholed you.
Yeah, it puts you in this.
It puts you in one slot. It doesn't let you
right.
grow.
Hey,
It's music.
like I said, man, at first I had a whole bunch of resentment towards you, Horace, but then the older I got, the more I was like, he was pushing me toward greatness. And I probably wouldn't be, like I said, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now had you not just push me forward, man. I thank you, man. I'm serious.
Great.
I'm serious, man.
We all do our part.
Hey, you did your part, man.
Some people, like I said, some
You
people
did your part.
don't like what we do.
Hey, it happened. Hey, I'm a better person.
But we put there for a reason.
What you did do, you pushed me toward greatness because what you did, the things that you were saying, at first I didn't catch it, but now it's like it's longevity, man. That's what it's all about. So now I'm set up in a position now where I really don't have to run down the block to either you're gonna play it or you're not gonna play it. That's how I feel toward them because it is what, like I say, I'm in a position right now where I make my own shots. If I don't want to do it, I don't have to.
And that's where you need to be.
Yeah, I don't have to. Yeah, and
so,
you gave me the initiative, the businessman aspect. I appreciate that.
I thank you.
Yeah.
But this ain't about Power Lords now. Okay? This is about Carlos, grown man.
Oh, this is my hour.
This is your journey.
Oh, this is my shot. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we ain't got to keep putting me over. I don't have to have that.
I think what he finna pull on me, this is your life. This is your life.
I can only take it up to like 1995, 1996. You gotta take it the rest of the way. But going back to the E-Town Gangsters.
Yeah.
Speak on your cousin Big C. People don't know that aspect in you. When people pass, people kind of forget about them.
Yeah, that was my dog, man. And we had been knowing each other since probably about 6th grade. We've been tight. And he was like a brother. You know what I mean? And we ran, and I'm gonna be transparent. We sold drugs as teenagers, and anything to take us from where we were at, and we was in a environment of nothing. So we was in an environment of nothing. So it's just like it is what it is, man. I'm glad to be here. May he rest in peace. He was my dog.
All right. So now once y'all formed the group, E-Town Gangsters, like I said, when I got up with you, you all moved into I guess I'd already done that first song with Masters and Masters. What led y'all from being, if you want to call it the street corner rapper, the neighborhood rapper, to actually saying, okay, I'm going to go out and do, if anything, at the time, I guess it was a demo.
Yeah.
But that's a step towards making a record. So what made y'all make that switch? What
from gangster rapper into what we jumped into, to tell the truth, the Poison Clan.
All right.
Yeah.
Because they did a good balance of gangster hood style and then club style.
So basically we tried to, I'm not gonna say copy it, but we tried to bring East Point flavor into that realm of booty shaking, gangsters, selling drugs, and all that, whatever. It happens. So I'm not ashamed of it. I had to start from somewhere. So. I'm just happy I'm not in the same position I was then.
Hey. A lot of us ain't still here who's doing that.
Yeah.
I know.
So thanks to the man
Hey,
upstairs.
it's a purpose. I'm here for a purpose,
that
man.
we got, we all move forward.
Amen.
So
Amen.
from there, y'all y'all hooked up with me, and we got y'all signed to a deal, and y'all became
The G boy.
boys.
You boy.
Which at first I really didn't even like that name.
Yeah.
I'm be honest, because and I was like, why don't you just call yourself the Georgia Boys?
Yeah, we should have went with that because it did become very popular.
Yeah, but because the Boys is better.
G boys is better. Hey,
You
I was
that G could throw anything.
I spit the G. That's what I got. The whole grown man concept. The whole grown man concept was all right. I got a verse. It's a verse in the Bible, Corinthians, where it says, "When I was a child, I thought as a child, but when I became a man, I put away childish things." And I was like, it's fitting, man. So, I did at that time. At that time when we were trying to make it in the music business, I decided to go with something that it would resonate in everybody's head. And we came up with the G Boys. That's how we came up with the G Boys. So the powers that be, things happen for a reason. It is what it is.
All right. So now with the G Boys, Big C passes,
Yeah.
and then you bring in who I feel like is your best tag team partner,
G Money.
G Money, Gary
Yeah.
Smith.
Shout out to Gary Smith.
Yeah.
I know he listened. He probably up this time morning too. Shout out, Gary. What's going on with you?
And for the next 2 years,
Yeah.
even though there's our committee, y'all got to start off saying you hooked up with Uncle Reggie ATL.
Yes, we
Production.
did. Yes,
Yeah.
we did.
I believe you got.
I know
Yeah.
we ain't finna go now.
I think we got
You got it.
Brian Lashley in there. On
How he doing?
You doing fine, doing great. I think we got Brian Lashley doing a couple of songs for you.
If we mentioned you again, D-Last.
There you go. And then,
Tell him I said what's up, man.
but the majority of the production of the stuff that we were doing was coming from that Masters clique.
Yeah, it was.
Ron B,
Yeah. I just ran in here.
Hype Master, Master of Rhymes,
Master Rhyme,
Master Corey,
Sure.
Cut Master Swift. I don't know.
Archie.
I don't know if Taz did
Angelo.
it or not. Did you think? I don't remember.
He was in and out. Taz was in and out.
Yeah, he was around. We know he was definitely around, but I don't know if
Yeah.
he did it track into or not. I can't remember.
I think we did get one track, but it didn't work out.
Okay, but like I say, you brought in Gary, and so now for the next 2 years, you got to open with Zone 4.
Oh man.
Correct.
You got to open with
Raheem the Dream.
Shy
Shy D.
Disco Hounds, Boom
Disco
Boom.
Hound, yeah.
So for 2 years, y'all got to get what a lot of people don't get.
Yeah, we got
On the road
experience.
season.
Yeah, on the road experience.
Artist development on the road, trial by error, trial by shotgun.
We're gonna take this song completely out the catalog. We don't even want to do that song no more. Those kind of things. Is that what you talking about?
But that way we ain't gonna discuss that song or any
Okay.
other song like that in particular.
All right.
But of that time,
Yeah.
what is I already told you that earlier what my favorite show was.
Yeah.
Do you remember that show at Fort Valley?
I remember that show in Fort Valley.
Can you describe some of the things that happened with that?
While we was on the stage, after we performed.
I got time. Yeah.
After we performed, well, first of all, it was like that was our very first time like being out of the city of Atlanta, and we was on the road. We were the opening act for Raheem the Dream and MC Shy D. So some of y'all might be like, well, that ain't really, but at that time, this was a big thing for us. So we was like, we looked up to Raheem and Shy D, and just so happened, Horace knew them like on a first name basis. We knew him, but I mean, they actually know Horace Hawkins. This they go-to guy right here, DJ Power Lord. So he got us in, and we were, instead of just being fans, we actually became like partners or whatever. So to this day, me and Shadi like cool.
That's great.
Yeah, we cool. Yeah, oh man, I'm for real, man. I'm talking about like that was a amazing experience to be like fresh on the road, and these guys took us to Fort Valley, man, and we felt like stars. But it really got to one of those points when Gary, Mr. G Money, we thought the show was over. I thought we were just leaving on stage. I was leaving on stage, and Horace like, "Hey man, go back and get Gary, man." Like, go back and get Gary. Man, them girls in Fort Valley and snatched Gary up off the stage, man. they started pulling his pants, and he didn't know whether to grab his pants or whatever. So I'm like, Gary, you look like you're in a bad position, dog. You need to make that happen. And you know, back and then in that time we were like everybody was rocking on flea market outfits with no problem. Yeah, we had one of them flea market specials, right? And it was a tug away outfit. Just as soon as they tugged it, it just ripped down the spine. So tug away. Yeah. Hey man, it happens, man. It is what it is, but that's the past.
Now of that, was there a learning experience?
Yeah, don't get to the edge of the stage because
yeah, well, I wanted to make sure I got that was said because a lot of people don't understand, especially if they're new artists and trying to get out there. You don't go to the edge of the stage.
Never go to the edge of the stage.
Because you never know.
For future references, don't go to the edge of the stage.
All right. With that being said, we got to get to some station business and get back into some more music. Listening to the After Set on WRFG.
Yo.
We're live, y'all.
All right, we on break, y'all. Look, we on break. We behind the scenes now.
Behind the scenes. We do this, y'all. Now set, y'all. We live. YouTube and Facebook, y'all. That's what we doing.
We got over 50 viewers right now. I don't know where they broadcast from. Y'all know we broadcast from Atlanta, Georgia. If you want to hear the
Facebook
interview, WRFG, www.rfg.org. All right, once again, www.rfg.org. You go Red and Red.
That's it. We'll give me some of this live. I need some of this live.
Live me.
Straight from Adairsville, Georgia, 16-year-old cowgirl.
Hey, what you doing on? What you talking about?
Oh man, boy, this we got
doing it.
Do you lie again? What's your lie? You the one?
Oh,
You who?
just in case, because this might be a whole different group.
Yes, yeah,
It's your baby mama, real baby daddy.
I love it, man. Keep it real. We keep it 100. That's all right, 351. Hey, I thank y'all for tuning in right now. It's early. I usually don't even be up this early. I usually tell Reggie, have a good show. like if you leave the studio this Sunday, the night before, I'll be like, all right then, Reggie, have a good show. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stay up all night. So I'm gonna wish you a good one. Hey, yeah, if you want to hear the video, hear the interview from its full entirety, go to www.wrfg.org. Right, check it out. That's a lot of thumbs.
It might cut y'all off because there's a print song.
I know that, right? Let me cut it down.
They not gonna do that over here. They don't even care about it. Free play over here.
Yeah, we
and that one they might say something about this one.
Yeah.
Turn it down.
Yeah, turn it down. We're just cutting it down for a second, y'all, until the song gets through.
Just check it out for a little momentum.
Yeah, we do not own the rights to this music.
Yeah.
So come in here with all that. Look at that. Yeah. You know them folks from across the world. Look at that right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so look, go to www.wrfg.org. It is the After Hours Sex Show.
Okay. You know what? You know what I'm doing. You know what I'm doing.
Come on, Reggie. You got the surprise for me. Did y'all get the shot of what your name is? So who got
it? He got it.
You know, you didn't sing the whole song, right?
What? Don't say that. What?
They just cut it. Let's say, just cut off, and he's like, I'm like, what the hell?
Hold on.
No, like, is it one verse on there?
I think it's got all the verses, but whatever the outro is.
Yeah, it don't. Okay.
It just with no fade, no nothing, just stop. I'm like, what the hell? So I had to put artificial fade in there.
Oh, okay.
What is on, DJ?
Yeah. Man. We live, y'all. We live. WRFG 89.3 Atlanta, Georgia, USA.
Oh, I found Stanley on Facebook.
You did?
Yeah, but he ain't updated nothing since like 2015.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I told his brother-in-law that that you were playing the song and stuff. So I ain't heard back from him either.
Like I found one.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Or it flipped down.
I don't say anything, but I'm like, still friend request.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good, man. I try to reach them, man.
That was the phone number.
Stanley Derrico, where you at, boss?
This phone number right here, right?
Yeah.
Hey, if y'all want to talk to us live, it's 445238989.
Hey, Deborah, how you doing?
445238989. Okay.
How you doing, Deborah Gillespie? How you doing, lady? How you doing? Appreciate you checking in. Thank you for all your support. Yeah. We live, y'all. Got Carlos Grown Man Porter here with the people doing. They talking about
So you doing big stuff over here, though.
some people, well, everybody gonna show they gonna pop up all the time. But you can see it later.
I see you in the mouth.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? Good morning.
Yeah.
50 over here, though. 57.
Good
Good morning, y'all.
Huh?
I said, I hope you got it. He kicked out the disc. He kicked out the disc. The audio disc. Oh, yeah. So, I hope you got it, bro.
We playing that put that computer down.
Yeah. The same thing happened last week, man.
Yeah.
That first disc kicked out, I think it didn't finalize. The second disc, it finalized. It did. So we need to do I got to keep it too often. I'm going to do it.
All right, y'all, I'm back. Sorry about that. If you want to talk to us live, it's 445238989, okay? Or go to www.wrfg.org and catch it live, all right? We worldwide over here. We worldwide right there. Hey, what you got going on over there?
Oh man, I just checked out. So yeah, I'm about to get on IT real quick. So lady, direct DM a little something, man, that might make you do something. Like I always say, man, do something slick to make you slide, man. So,
this guy got something slick to say, though. He's slicker than a can. Oh, y'all better watch it.
But I'm just saying, man,
You better watch
let's
it.
make something shake, man.
You gonna make something shake.
Live.
Hey.
Yeah, Prince is no joke. Prince is no joke, y'all. No.
Feel like I'm under surveillance. I got all these cameras over here.
Yeah. We got the world watching. The world is watching, y'all. We love it. We love it.
So what social media? Oh, this called Live Me. Live Me.
Yeah.
So it's been out for a minute, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
I just got hooked on it. I got hooked on it. Live.
Give me some of that live music.
Okay. Well, hey.
And
then look, I get on here and be trying to send folks straight to Static Network.
Yeah.
Go to Static Network, download the app. If you think you got what it takes, cause see that's basically people actually have their own, they got followers or whatever.
Yeah.
So this like they broadcast for real, they take it serious. So hey, I take it serious with them.
Yeah.
I go with them. Let's go hard.
Let's
go home.
We're coming back up. Had to turn it down for a second. Cause Prince don't play that mess. Even from the grave, they don't play that mess with Prince, y'all.
Somebody gotta get that chick.
Yep. Somebody gotta get it.
Here we boys starting to catch up with me.
Sleep. Now you do that. I've been gnawed out a couple times. Look.
That's why you gotta take that evening nap.
Yeah, you gotta go to sleep. You gotta go to sleep.
Gotta do that.
Yeah, you gotta go to sleep, man.
That's why I'm turned up right now, bro. Sleep for 3 hours.
Yeah, get to sleep 3 hours. You good, man.
Hey, I was like this. I thought I was dreaming when I picked up the phone. You called. Yeah, horrors outside. I was like, hey, I just closed my eyes. I know I just closed my eyes.
You know, I got years and years of training and talking to horrors at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Hey, man.
Like it might be 7 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So we chopping it up.
Damn, so you give me a 7 in the afternoon. I'm early morning, yeah.
Chopping it up, man. Like,
Impeach the president. Impeach the president. Y'all hear that?
That what it said?
Impeach the president. Yep. They've been trying to get rid of folks for hours. The president, impeach the president.
We need to.
Yeah, dedicated to President Trump.
Yeah, this is a Trump mix.
No, shut it down, mix.
The wall, we call it the wall.
Shut it down, mix.
All for a wall. It ain't for about that. It ain't about that.
what's different? They were talking about Nixon then.
Yeah, at that time.
So what's the difference?
They got him out of there, didn't they?
Trigger nigga got up out of
They let
there.
him walk out of there.
How many damn hip-hop songs are made off this one damn song?
Yeah.
A million?
The sample.
You know what I'm saying? I was watching Monta break down Ed B's president. And he talking about how he took the stand and the kick from this damn song.
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn.
Hey, man.
You know what I'm saying? When nobody beats the biz, stand and kick from
Right,
this.
yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
But that's the creativeness that you have to hear
Hip hop.
a snare and a kick
I
from
know
a
exactly
song
where it's from.
Yeah.
to sample that and create a whole nother record.
Yeah.
That's what's dope about it, man.
We
Even
have
though they
seen
were
people
mad
of them.
at sampling, you gotta respect a sample to take it
We have
and
seen
chop it
two
and
of
make it
them.
another record.
You got a call too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're watching.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, buddy. Maybe some of that too.
Hey, don't forget to check us out next Sunday, January 27th, from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Yeah, 79, we're going to be there.
State of
A
Network.
decent in order show.
All right.
College Home at Porter, on the Reggie ATL. We're going to be doing something. Yeah. Every Sunday. Y'all make sure y'all pay up now.
Sunday. Every
The fourth
Sunday.
Sunday. No, we pushing for every Sunday, man.
I ain't got no money for that.
Okay.
I mean, I like to see it happen.
Fourth Sunday, every month. The fourth Sunday, 79, the Status Network. The decent order show, 79. College Grown Man Porter. And me, Uncle Reggie ATL. We can set it out, man. If y'all need to advertise your business, make sure y'all holler at Carlos or holler at me or something. I'll put you in contact with him.
I don't
And
think.
get y'all some promotion on your business.
So he's still in there.
We got a lot of listeners. How many listeners? How many we got in there?
Oh, we got over 10,000 views.
10,000
Today,
views.
right now, we got over
I
10,000.
see.
10,000 views, y'all.
Independent views. We ain't paying no money for nobody to watch it.
Yeah,
It's independent views. Huh?
yeah. So a lot of people that you get a band, a big old audience that's paying attention. So if you want to advertise, make sure y'all,
Are you talking about streaming on Roku? You talking
Yeah,
about?
no, I ain't saying about Roku.
Yeah,
Stream it on
we
Roku
stream
now.
on
Yeah.
I ain't seen Bam.
So make sure y'all,
Since that
holler at
time.
you. Holler at us. If you want to advertise your business or whatever you're doing, what events,
Yeah.
anything. There's all this stuff,
Hey, I
man.
can get a shout out.
Yeah,
Hey,
go ahead.
I need to give a shout out to T&G Tax Services.
GNT Tax.
They're official sponsor for January 27th show, Decent in the Quarter.
Yeah.
T&G Tax Services.
Yeah. Yeah. So we here, y'all. We here. We do this, man. Making things happen in 2019. Making things happen, y'all. We're making things
In
happen.
6 months, my life got to bring his ass down there and I'm placing the damn record on him.
Oh, happy birthday, McGuinn.
You know what I'm saying?
Uh-oh.
I'm like,
Happy
Happy
birthday,
nobody plays
McGuinn.
you as hard as I done played songs from your ass.
That's who I thought they was.
Yeah. Ain't nothing like that sound. It don't matter these days. Okay, let me see that. What's this? Black Clip? Tito? What's his name? Who is that?
I was talking to Brian last week.
I'm not even gonna.
You ain't gonna try
I'm
it.
not even gonna
That's
try
my
it.
favorite.
I'm trying to pronounce his name. Your name begin with a V. Let me see.
Yeah, Vladimir.
No, Baldic Luciano Leo.
I mean, most songs
It's the quintessential
Hey, love.
rap record.
Hey, love. Hey, love.
Still stands up like
Please to check it in.
Yeah.
What country you checking in? What's up, Sad? What's up, Sad? What's up, boss?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
89.
It's the
What's up, White High?
Everything
What's up,
about it
Sid?
has
Really
all
check it
that
in.
elements of the quintessential
You the man, man.
hip-hop record.
Gotta get that band quick up, boy. It's the time of the year, boy.
The MC
Get that
back
man
and
out there,
forth
man.
banner.
that's the thing.
Got like 3 cameras.
Welcome to that set, so, boss.
Yeah, we live on YouTube.
I do a verse, you do a verse.
Yeah.
It was just what it became the one MC era. Where it was a
Sitting
group
with
of
them.
people.
It's cold out there today, boy. They say it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, it is.
It's cold. It's cold.
Yes,
Yes, it is.
This is probably the last group that actually do
Yeah,
that.
because once
Yeah, we do this, y'all.
EPMD came, it stopped. NWA didn't do back and forth. You know,
Yeah, it is
yeah,
cold.
that was it.
Yeah.
I don't think, like I said, RC even have that skill to know how to pass it back and forth.
Yeah, it is a skill to it, man. We live in a hype man era.
Hype man. The crunk man.
Yeah.
Keep it close.
And they'll never get a credit to do, but if it wasn't for Flavor,
Flavor Flav.
Flavor created the hype man.
He made it cool to be a hype man. I see
That I can agree with. I'm like, what about Too Big MC?
Yeah.
I think Too Big laid it down and made a hype man.
But you gotta think, not over.
Nah,
not
Too
over
Big.
Flavor.
Too Big and his brother, whatever it was, he hyped me. They made it cool. When they took it to a whole nother level.
Nah, Split Star made it. But Buster took it to the next level.
Yeah,
No,
but you
the
gotta
twin-
remember who the ultimate hype man is. Luke.
He never rap.
He wasn't a rapper. He was the hype man. You know what I'm saying?
Now, he was the ultimate hype man.
Ultimate.
He was the ultimate.
Made an album. Albums. He made a couple albums.
Really, yeah.
He made albums.
That pretty much kills everything else.
Yeah.
Because even Flav made an album, but none like it.
Yeah. Maybe they
Luke made it an art form.
He made it a whole.
You know, get all these rappers on here who later come and talk shit about it getting paid. But still.
That New York, New York DJ ended up copying it. Luke ended up doing it, and then New York DJs copied it and made the DJ Cats and all of them. But dude, Luke made it an art form.
Yeah.
And my man out of DC,
DJ Cool.
DJ Cool,
Yeah.
and all, everybody started doing this type of album.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
Live number 445238989. Live at www.omg.org.
We live, y'all. We still live.
Yeah, tell me, we're streaming on like 3 platforms right now, 3 different platforms: Facebook, YouTube, and live. So thank y'all for watching. Like I said, you want to call in 445238989.
Shout out to Al Johnson, man.
I like that song. Where they from?
Chauncey from North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Track from here.
Oh, okay. I like that song.
I don't know if you sent me or somebody sent me another track from the producer's wife.
Wow, might have been me.
I don't know, somebody said like, did we track last one?
Hey, man.
I'm gonna people on Facebook. Click the link and watch the full show.
Thank you for
You gotta stay in there sleep.
appreciate you for sharing. I'm gonna go follow you now. Good morning.
One of the things.
No,
We broadcast
I
live.
had listened to it. I was like,
Atlanta,
oh,
Georgia.
that makes
want to get the interview in its entirety, go to www.wrfg.org, or you want to call in and talk to us live. We're in the studio right now. Call 445-23-8989. All right. All right, say so. Appreciate you. We're gonna follow you because you're gonna have to do it. You're gonna have to share what you did. Appreciate it.
Whoever this chick is, give her all of them.
Oh, it's quick. Never works, man.
Appreciate it.
I know I'm wrong.
Do it. Hey, love is a hell of a drug.
Did you follow me? While you asked me to follow you, did you follow me? But you caught me on a good day. You caught me on a good day. I usually tell folks they gotta download the Status Network app for me to follow them. I'm working it. I'm working it. But I appreciate you. I'm following you.
Thank y'all for checking in. We're here for the After Set Show every Monday morning from 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. We live. We got Earl Carlos Grown Man Porter checking in. The Decent in the Order show next Sunday, the fourth Sunday every month. We'll be doing it.
Yeah.
Carlos and me and a whole bunch of folks. Make sure y'all, if y'all want to advertise, y'all make sure y'all hit me up or hit Carlos up. You know what I'm saying? Get some advertisers going, advertise events.
We charging Super Bowl prices this week now. We got Super Bowl prices on advertising.
Yeah.
So you know what it is.
Yep. So we advertise. You want to advertise your business, your
service.
service.
As low as $250.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Just holler at us, man. Let us know that give us a little support on this thing, man. Keep this thing going, man. Y'all know how we do it, man. Yeah. DJ Win. R.I.P.
I know that song. Why do I know that song?
Yeah.
Man, y'all done brought back some memories, man.
Yeah.
Like, hey. Do we still got that studio? Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Wow.
Don't shit about no hard. We know about them hard though.
Lord have mercy.
Thank you, God. Thank you, I'm still alive. I'm all clocked out, y'all.
Wow, man. Hey, I can go through my testimony now. Then when we get to go back live, whatever. I want to tell everybody my testimony. How God saved me, man.
Yeah.
Listen to hold on for we have the G-Boy area before you do that.
Huh?
We got the G-Boy area before you do that.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Get us out the G-Boy area.
Don't want to come back.
Yeah.
Right, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
his testimony.
So after you did the video with all the nigga cubs,
I know, right?
Now that God saved your life, but we don't leave Jesus alone to get back to the Kind of hard to come back.
Yeah. So we're going to stick with one. We're going to stick with
We're going to backslide for a little while. Then we go.
All right, baby. No problem. Thanks for watching, though. You can call me live right now, 445-223-8989. We're live right now. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the follow. I did follow you back. Appreciate you. So we live on 3 platforms right now, y'all.
Yeah.
3.
When you get down a heart attack?
Who? For me?
Yeah.
2009. I had 2 heart surgeries in 2011.
Lord.
Wow.
Well, surgery you got for the, for the setup.
Okay, I got you.
For the,
I got you. I'm
transformation.
gonna keep it gutter because the music industry, if you ain't got your mind right, boy, the music industry will take you under. For real. For real.
Yeah.
Wow, man. Y'all just hit me, man. I feel bad now. I ain't even know. You say we ain't there in 09?
Yeah.
08? Oh yeah, I was out there then. I was gone.
Oh, 2007.
07?
No, 7, yeah.
October, right?
Yeah. Yeah, October. No, September. End of September.
End of September. So I know I thought that Labor Day was the last day. I just said, last day we had a long conversation. We were on the phone for about 2.5, 3 hours. Then I saw him the last day. It was like at Walmart.
Yeah.
For about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
That's said, Lord moved in mysterious ways that day to take me to Walmart, and I wasn't supposed to be going there. My mom needed something, she was sick, so I went. And it moved to the back of the store, which I didn't need to go back there for anything.
Well,
So
And you end up running into him.
Yep. And we set up.
It ain't your time, nigga. Go ahead, time, man.
Yeah, what's it? Go for it.
You already have the research
But,
Gotta come back.
yeah, we
Once
ready
again,
to
King called in.
That's how I wasn't even gonna go see him.
After six, show.
And he did right there, begged me to go buy the house. That's what made me go buy the house.
Somebody should have video.
And I guess people that needed to say it were there. We set up a whole bunch. I was up with it that Saturday, because on Friday I know this is on that Saturday. And I'm tired.
That was my whole thing that day. I was like, man, I'm hungry, man. I'll see you later.
Ah! Hey, we're gonna do this thing. Hey!
Shout out what your name is. Shout out what your name is. Shout out what your name is. What year that was? What year that was? What year that was?
You say 96. I know it wait for that. I real fresh out of why I gotta be all that. I'm just trying to get up on y'all. I let niggas go look on it. But now y'all know what it is. Shout out what your name is.
Your name is. What it is? This boy here did the rap. I did the beat. And it happened. We just messing around in the studio one day. That's why you never know what a song is.
I want to see that. I ain't gonna say that, but so holla at me, girl. You ain't gonna front. Shout out to G Money.
Yo, what's happening, G boy? What's up, Gary? What's up,
All
bro?
this something don't matter to me. I want to know your name.
That song took off. Everybody grabbed a hold to it. Ryan Cameron tried to grab somewhere. I know what your name is. What your name is?
Name and number. What up,
Willie Harris? What's up, boy? Chad Lacey checking in. What's up, boy? Next month, boy.
Third Monday.
Next month.
Got it going on.
Next month, Chad.
Hey, girl.
Third Monday, boy. We're gonna have you in here on the after show.
Shout out what your name is.
We're gonna have you in, boy. We're gonna have you in here, boy. It's gonna be a good one too, man. Shout out what your name is.
Live at 30.
Live in 30 seconds, y'all. What's your name is?
Hey, girl, where your boyfriend at? Hey, girl, where your boyfriend at? Hey, girl, where your boyfriend at? Come on.
What's your name is? What's your name is? Shout out what's your name is?
7 seconds, Fred.
So wide over.
Hey.
Shorty, what's your name is? Got a G boys.
What it is, sorry, what it is.
Shout out what's your name
When
is?
you
Done by
took me
I
back.
hosted the I guest tonight.
Took me about 20 years, man. Wow.
Man, Porter, you are listening to the episode. I am DJ Power Lord, God of Face, along with my partners in Rhyme,
Yeah.
Big Al,
Your baby mama real baby.
There you go.
daddy.
There you go.
Uncle JTL,
I'm in here. We in here. We do this, man.
President Southside,
Yeah.
Cameraman Art.
Oh!
All right, we started that last side off there with Prince. The song about Prince.
Yeah.
She's always in my hair. Followed that up with our tribute to our President Trump, dedicated to him. Impeach President.
He's the president.
Followed that up with We Salute You by the Triple Crush. Song that came out in 1987, Atlanta, Georgia, rap before Outkast. They existed, the first group on a national tour, opening up for Run DMC
Shout out to the South Side.
on their Tougher Than Leather tour.
Yeah.
Produced by none other than Atlanta's first hip hop producer, Brian Lasser.
Brian Lasser.
And followed that on with Al Chauncey, I Feel Good.
Tracks.
Came back again with DJ Wynn, Thanks to my mom for being my dad, 1995.
R.I.P. brother.
R.I.P. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
peace, Wayne, we love you.
Yeah.
And we, like I said, we ended that with the G Boys. Shout out what your name is. Produced by our own Uncle Reggie ATL.
That guy,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
that guy.
Yeah,
Lyrics written by.
Lyrics written by.
Lyrics written by.
By
Yeah. Yeah.
Carlos Strongman Porter.
I did that. I
Did
did
Gary
that.
did Gary have any right on that?
Yeah, he did. Me and Gary wrote that song.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Then you had a perpetrator follow on that track.
Yeah.
That perpetrator.
Yeah. We're not gonna talk about that.
I know that right.
Shout out to G Dog. One time.
G-Dog.
I'm gonna throw this to Reggie, then I'm gonna bring it back to Carlos. Since you produced the track, Reggie,
Uh-huh.
story behind it.
Oh man, we were just sitting in the studio
Wow.
messing around and sipping on some spirits and
Vibing on-
yeah,
Vibing in Zone 4. That what we
Yeah.
represent Zone 4.
Olympian Circle on
Yeah.
Cascade.
Yeah. In the pit, Zone 4.
And I said, man, he was just talking to show, what's your name? And I said, man, let make this a song. I cut the 1200 on it. Got business.
It started writing.
Yeah.
And just like that, it went from a saying in Atlanta to we actually made it a song. Man.
Yeah.
It took off. We should have got paid for it. And you know what really made me mad? To watch that VH1 special and they just wrote us right out of history like it never existed.
Well, they can't wrote everybody out of
Yeah, basically, I'm just saying basically, but it just felt, I was like, man, that's kind of crazy, man. I'm actually watching something I know I was a part of.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I think we all kind of felt that way. All of us.
Yeah, underground, all the underground people.
Oh, yeah.
Underground. I have a good friend of mine, Reggie Gardner, may he rest in peace, who made a statement about me once. Before, of course, he had to do it before he passed. Anyway, that there were explosions, okay, in music. Yeah. And if you want to look at it, Atlanta, technically exploded with MC Shy D. Yeah. But there were groups, there was Mojo before Shy D.
Yeah. Mojo
there was USA Records before Shy D.
Yeah.
But the world got up on Georgia through Shy D. But if it wasn't for those guys who came before Shy D, there wouldn't have been a Shy D. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Then if you bring it forward a little bit further, I guess the next explosion would have been with Triple Crush, which of course there was groups in between there. There was Deuce of Juice and so on and so on and so on. So I can't remember everybody who fell in between that. What's my first female rapper from Atlanta's name? I can't think of her name right now, y'all.
First female.
Easy T.
Easy T. Yeah. Easy T. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So without them, there would have been a Triple Crush.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We had another explosion. Comes with D-Rock, who you brought up tonight. D-Rocks.
Yeah. This mother.
You know,
shout out to E Point.
But there was multiple between there, in between Triple Crush and D-Rock that people don't really know about. Because there's that next explosion. But without those people in between there wouldn't have been a D-Rock. Because everybody who comes along is being influenced by who came before them.
That's true.
To help develop the sound. And you can just keep going, into Sammy Sound, explosion, into such an effect, explosion. Arrested Development, explosion.
Yeah.
Crisscross, explosion. Seeing the DJ Power Lord, I'm there through all these.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm in there with almost everybody. I'm right there. Raheem the Dream, everybody exploding. Yeah. When they exploded, you have tag team, explosion. All the explosions. But after they explode, these guys in between, that wouldn't be an explosion.
Well, see, that's why we need to be. That's why we need to have people like us to show them, like, we had Outkast, but these people came before Outkast.
That's the whole purpose of the After Set show.
I love it,
to change narrative.
I love it.
But going back, see, we got sidetracked, which is one thing I like about getting sidetracked. Okay. Is the fact that we can expound on things. We never know what other people remember. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, or how they remember it, and how things can be played in there. So going back to the G-Boy era and Carlos Strongman Porter, who is our guest tonight.
Good morning. How y'all doing? Everybody all right?
We left off with you out there, you and G Bunny out doing shows.
Yeah.
For I guess about 2 years, opening for everybody, getting that
exposure,
that on the road experience, getting that artist development. First and foremost, like a trial by fire.
Yeah.
And you rolled on until till all of a sudden one day, I'll never forget this. I will never forget. Group ain't, and I'm going to say this for our listening audience. I get a call one day from a lady who has a club, and she says, "Can I book the G Boys?"
I said, excuse me? I want the G-Boys to come down here and do a show for me. And I'm like, the G-Boys don't have a record? What do you mean you want the G-Boys? I'm like, don't you want Zone 4, Disco House, Old Boys, Shadi?
They know what they want. The people know what they want, man. You can't make the people want something they don't want, man. They know what they want.
I just never heard of somebody calling for a gig because somebody come perform in a club.
They let you know somebody been working that thing. Exactly. They let you know somebody was working this thing, huh?
So I asked him and I said, well, how did you hear about them? Oh, they came and they opened up. I don't know who. For might have been Zone 4. I don't know who. They came to the club and they opened up the zone and they tore the place down.
Yeah.
All right.
That sounds about right, though.
So I'm like,
I don't remember everything, Al, but that sounds about right.
So I said it there for it. I'm like, okay. You got the G-Boys. We got to have a hotel room. We need a rental car. We need.
I take it away.
Because I'm like, you know.
Hey, Horace, you got to give it to me though. I had some kind of thing going for me, man, to be booking shows and not even have an album out. I'm like, it was good. It was good. It wasn't me. He gave me the ability to go make things happen. But hey, it was instilled in me, man, that I was gonna be a star or I was gonna go to jail. It was either one.
Starra, better. Starra.
I don't want to talk about that. No comment. No comment.
We have to laugh about
We got to.
Because without our, if you want to call it, downfalls or trials and tribulations,
it makes it stronger.
Right. It's all character building.
Hey, well, I'm here now, baby. I'm here.
Bringing that forward. Like I say, I guess you really don't remember that show outside of you getting arrested afterwards.
No, really. Pretty much, I remember going to jail before sound check, and when I got out of jail, the show was over. So that's all I remember at that time point. And I do remember giving my about 60 days of my life to Covenant, Georgia. So.
God, no.
I gave those 60 days. After that, I ain't been back.
So I'm going to give the lesson for that one. The lesson of that one is artists.
Yeah.
So, we cater to people who listen to the show.
Okay.
All right. Artists, don't have things on you that may elevate your mind. That's legal in California and Colorado,
but not in Georgia.
Because even though you may be going to do the show or going to the club,
that don't mean nothing because when they say they're checking everybody, they're checking everybody. Now, don't think they're not gonna check you because you are part of the show. You see the quotation marks, are part of the show.
Right, especially when the owner of the club is
a sheriff.
Oh, Dodge bottom up. Dodge bottom up.
Everybody knew but me. I was like, the man say, "Hey man, look what we found in your friend's pocket."
Oh man.
Hey, you know how we do it. How did that get in my pocket? You know what? These ain't in my pants, officer. Hey, I just jumped in these pants. I see you.
So after that, like I said, after that situation, like I said, it was just you and Gary, G Money, excuse me.
Yeah.
Then y'all brought the perpetrator into the
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, G-Dog.
Shout
that's where
Mr.
our
Hart.
troubles start.
Shout out to Mr. Hart.
I'm not trying to diss him. He had a dream. He had a dream. He just couldn't rap. And I know for a fact that between Carlos, Grown Man Porter, who was our guest tonight, and DJ Power Lord, we probably wrote everything that came out of his mouth.
We wrote the verses for him.
And DJ Power Lord is not a rapper.
We wrote the verses for him.
And we wrote for the perpetrator.
Yeah, we wrote the verses.
That's what I will call it.
At the end of the day, we did write the verses. It did. Me and Gary did do the majority of the work. So it is what it is, man. I learn from situations. You know what I mean? Some folks be like, "Hey man, you gotta go get that money and do that." Yeah. I probably still be behind bars.
I know that's right.
So you gotta know how to fight, pick and choose to fight your battles, man. And at that point in time, it was a minor situation because after we moved on from that. I mean, it's a learning experience though, because we got to go down the road. We got to meet Disco Rick through that experience.
Okay.
going down that road, but I wouldn't change if somebody would say, "Hey, we can change this and make it better." I wouldn't change a thing, man, because it made me who I am.
See, because at that point, I will say there was a major discrepancy going on with G Boys and Power Lord and Power Lord Entertainment that you all left late.
Yeah.
With a full album done.
Yeah.
Okay, with a full album done, y'all left the label, but that's neither here nor there. So, being that I left the pitch at that point, I have to leave it up to you to tell us the story of the Heart. Was it Heart Records music with the show, release of the show to What Your Name Is, and all that. But before we get there, we gotta go and we have to talk about.
Oh, guys, talk about
the shootout at the OK Corral.
Oh man, the bug out.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what all happened that night. I was there. And like I said, I'll tell the story from my perspective. I was there. Uncle Reggie ATL is there.
Yeah.
I don't know if Raphael was there or not that night. But I know Reggie he was with someone else. He came with somebody else that night. But anyway, we get to the show there, and I don't know where it was, somewhere in Middle Georgia.
Oh, you talking about that show?
Yes.
The Tatter Club Up show. That show.
Yeah, the original Tatter Club.
The original Tatter Club Up. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. So we in Milledgeville, Georgia. Was it Milledgeville? I think it was Athens, though.
Covenant.
No.
It was Covenant. About 20.
No. When them folks they charged us about tearing up their club, I thought that was in Athens.
No, that was in Covenant.
We can argue.
Auditorium. It was an auditorium.
Some reason my mind says Monroe.
That's what it was. It was Monroe.
You said Milledgeville. Yeah. I don't remember.
I know we was somewhat deep in the woods. We was deep in the woods.
And shout out to Wonderful Ray. I know you listen to our show, so hate me bring it up back for you.
Wonderful Ray, what's up, boss?
Man, that happened, man. That actually happened. So look, we in. I don't even want to talk about where we was at, but we was in backwoods in Georgia, and we had a show. And at that time, we were traveling with dancers. We had like dancers that were like, they did that thing. Now, I'm not gonna say they were strippers; they were dancers. They were actually professional dancers.
The Luke Me So Horny dancers.
Yeah, something like that. Okay. Something like Luke, no. But yeah, and we man, now that I think about it, it felt like it was just yesterday, man. I mean, we had just finished performing, or we was about to perform, or in the middle of performing, and the girls had on like scantily clad outfits, not just enough to be borderline strippers or whatever. But anyway, some guy touched one of the girls, and that's what sparked the whole thing off. So it was like a whole bunch. We thought Atlanta was riding with us, but everybody that was down there disappeared on us. So to make a long story short, we rode as a squad, as a team. Everybody, we rode together in a big Astro van. So we brought the team with us when we came down. When we got to the situation, we got there. All right. Little Ray, little Pookie them touched one of the dancers. What do you do that for? Because them A-Town boys put their hands on them, for real. So after we in the middle of, we had just came off the stage, so we had performed, and we off in a little section that the club owner made. And the guy, he reached up. First, it started by them grabbing the dancers. That's what started. So we like, hey man, don't touch the dance, man. So he like, no, we're gonna, hey, this our city, woo woo woo. So he accidentally punched Greg's wife.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So
that'll do it.
Hey, so we like, hey man, he just punched her wife, man.
Yeah.
And that's what set the whole thing off. And from that point then, it went from them jumping on us to, they said that we jumped on them.
Yeah.
So it was like, what, 7 to 9 of us versus 60 folks in the club.
Oh, yeah. It was,
and they charged us, they charged us with tearing them full club up. I was like, hey, it wasn't 7 of us. We won with 7 of us, man. Yeah. They charged us for tearing them folk club up, man. So Monroe, Georgia, we appreciate that for that experience on our belt, man. They got us prepared. We ride with no sticks. We was riding with no sticks. Hey.
All I know is I was standing I was pretty much in the crowd on the side of the wall on the riser. And I look over and I see 3 of the G boys
Dropping them East Point B's on him like this. Him.
beating on some dude on the table by himself. And the next thing I see,
They were like, "Hey, them dude from Atlanta over there jumping on Ray Ray, man. What y'all gonna do?"
and what's so funny about it, before I get down on the rises that I was on, I'm coming because I see it. I'm like, I don't know, and I'm coming to stop it, and I'm trying to get down the rises. And the next thing I know, let's see, the 3G boys, all of a sudden it's getting a crowd of people jump on them, but then the G boys started beating them back. Okay, when I say
throwing tables in the chairs and haters in the head.
but no, actually at this point it was just still basically fish being thrown.
Yeah.
And 3G boys beat back, I'm gonna say at least 15 people by themselves.
Hey,
beat them.
that chair went like this right here, took it across the crowd.
They beat them back past the barrier, beat them back over the barrier, which you would think that would have done it. But at that point, like I say, if it's Ray,
Hey, them Atlanta boys over there jumping on Ray, what we gonna do about it? Wow.
and next thing you know, chairs, beer bottles, everything started flying.
Everything.
So of course, what the G boys do, they duck. Which allowed them to get back over that bar.
Yeah.
Okay, over the barrier. And it was off to the races then. Because I'm like, chairs, bottles, everything.
We was just trying to get back to the van. That's all we trying to do.
Next thing I know, everybody, like I say, if you want to say there's 300 people in the building, 150 of the people going one way.
Oh yeah.
Toward the back after G boys, the other 150 running out the little
trying to
door,
get up out of there.
double door.
Single door.
Hey, we did learn a lesson from that though. We learned a lesson. Don't never go into them holding the walls without going prepared. We were not prepared. So now we be prepared when we go anywhere now. For real, man.
And what Reggie told me, they say pipes got
man, see
everything.
The plumbing guy.
Hey, them folks hit up with a lawsuit, man. Say that 7 to 9 people jumped on a club full of folks. Now, how is that possible?
Right.
You're listening to the episode of WRGI. We got to basically have our guest tonight, Carlos Grown Man Porter of the Decent
and in Order show.
And he's giving us our memories of the T-Boys lifestyle of things. Wow, we can laugh about it now, 20 years later.
Still alive, boy.
Hey, man.
Prior to that, it wasn't fun.
No, back then.
It wasn't fun. It was quite serious.
Yeah.
Like I said, G-Boys moved on and went on to Heart, is it Heart to Heart Records or Heart Records or whatever, and y'all did to show them what your name is with G-Dog, who we wrote all the rhymes for.
Yeah.
So
we're the best of friends now, though. You never would think it, though, man. After all, that we've been through, because it got ugly at one point. Man.
Okay, so tell us about the lifestyle of the third version of the G-Boys.
What you mean by the third version?
Because first version was E-Town Gangsters.
Yeah.
Then it came you and Gary. And so then I got faded out when G-Dog comes in.
So we faded him out.
So there was a lifestyle. There was y'all released a record. Y'all get on the road, so there had to be something happening there.
I know it was basically I had the load on my back, so shout out to Gary. He did help me write some of the songs, but majority of it was on my back. So I felt like if I birthed this baby or it came from me, I think I should be able to run it to wherever we running it to. So we never went over doing a single, really, to tell the truth, because I started writing on the wall. You know what I mean? It's like God was showing me that this was not going to be a clean or a healthy environment for me to be in. So I had to prepare myself to move when God said move. So at the time it went down or whatever, I was in preparation of writing new material anyway. So I wrote off the material. I'll chunk it away. I can take it as a loss. I wrote that, shorter what your name is. I know I can write some more songs. So I chunked it up as a loss and started walking away. And it's because the size that when we got the record back, we got the 12-inch single back. It didn't say G Boys. It said G Boy.
All right.
So that was a telltale sign.
Okay.
So-
So you think that wasn't a mistake? That was intentional.
No, they didn't know what they were doing. I guess they tried to write it off. Oh, we'll just put the Z on there. And I'm like, no, that's a sign, man. This man sent it to the pressing plant.
Yeah.
And when it came back, evidently it didn't go how they thought it was gonna go. They thought they was gonna get rid of us before the record got back, and it didn't happen. I told Gary, I'm not going nowhere. This our baby. We're gonna make sure we see it somewhere, right? So I admit I did go a little bit farther because Gary was like, hey man, I'm not gonna keep with this man. Either I'm gonna go to jail for what's going on, or I was like, no, man, it ain't even worth it, man. Just be patient. Be patient. We building foundation. We getting seen. People seeing us. Just hold on. Gary was like, nah, man, I can't stay around for these, man. So Gary broke out. Gary left, and probably like the last big freak meet that was here. That's from my last time dealing with him, man.
Okay.
We did a show, packed the show over there at the Club Illusions. Shout out to old Club Illusions.
Illusion.
Yeah, it was freak meet, man. And to walk in, that was like my first time actually seeing Too Short face to face, and he was there to see me because the radio station had been popping it up. You know, I already know Gip them, so Gip was there. It was like we did a show in the neighborhood, and it felt like when we pulled up to the show, it was freak meet. When we pulled up to the show, it was freak meet. So like the radio station, 1079 or 97, whatever they were back then when they first started out. So for them to be playing our record and to walk up in Club Illusions and Too Short hanging out and chilling and talking to us like we stars and celebrities, man. We were some cats from Atlanta, Georgia, man, East Point, Georgia, man. Too Short talking to us like we homeboys and stuff. You know what I mean? It was new for me, man.
Speaking of the neighborhood, at this thing, because I'm curious and I don't know. Did you go to Russell or did you go to Tri-City?
I went to Tri-City.
So you got to go to Tri-City.
Tri-City.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to make. I just wanted to. That was just
Try
something I
high.
was thinking about. I didn't even think about it.
Yeah, I went to Try High.
Of all the musicians and
Outkast, Escape, D-Rock. Yeah, he went to Russell though.
No, he went to Russell.
He went to Russell.
but it's still the same.
Him and
thing.
Yeah, it's still the same building. It was still
Him
the
and
same
Fonzo
building.
went to Russell.
Who man, it's just a
I
whole
think my
bunch
boy
of
Double
people.
went to Tri-City too, didn't he? I think he did.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a
Oh,
great-
Wingo?
Yeah.
Yeah, Richard Wingo.
Yeah. So the school in that area has a deep Atlanta tradition of
Oh,
art.
Stars.
So moving
Home
on.
of the Stars. Home
So
of the
moving it
Stars.
forward, after that, you all decided to part ways.
Oh, yeah.
Like I
No
said,
doubt, no doubt,
and
no doubt.
next time I see the G-Dog character, he's on Judge Joe Brown or somebody.
Man, and that was hilarious. Reggie called me and say, hey man, turn the TV on, man. You ain't gonna believe this. And then when I get in there, I turn the TV on. This man is in litigations with my song. This is my song.
This is our song.
I'm saying this was my song, man. We wrote the song, right?
Yes.
We wrote the song. I'm sitting here watching. I'm watching this man go into litigation about a song he didn't have nothing to do with. He just put his name on it.
Yeah.
So then, now think about it. It's funny, man.
Welcome to the music.
Hey, yes.
Say it again, Fred. Welcome to the
Now,
music.
Say it one more time.
Now, I'm gonna tell you what's funny. You said you saw it and you said that's my song.
That's my song.
Right? I saw it and then when he went to Skull Cap Ski Mask, you gotta go.
Yeah.
No one want to see.
Oh, that's your line. That was your line.
I'm like, I wrote that.
That's your line. Yes.
I'm like, that's I want to see that thing.
And he swapped it up.
And I'm
yes.
like, I got the demo of it still with my voice on it.
Yes.
I'm like, this dude. I'm like, this
Wait.
dude.
You mean tell me y'all had reference tracks? Hey, y'all
Yes.
was Ghost Riders? Hey, look, this is right here, man. They showing y'all the game.
I'm telling you, man.
I'm like, this dude
Yes, man.
put out a song that he
never wrote not one lyric.
Not one lyric. And then I ran into him years later, probably maybe 6 years later after this, in Greenbrier Mall. And I went up to him and I'm like, hey man, I ain't got no beef with you, ain't no problem with you. But you didn't write that song. And he was like, you know what I was talking about.
Yeah.
I'm like, I said, don't worry, I'm not gonna come after you for it. But I was like,
you know
you didn't write that song. And I said, I know I wrote that second verse.
Hey, I bust out laughing. So I'm in tears, really like, hey man, you ain't gonna believe this. Turn it on Joe Brown. I'm like, what I need to turn to Joe Brown for? He's like, man, your boy is on Joe Brown right now. Turn it on. I turned the TV on. This man is in litigation for a song that I wrote. I know I wrote this song. And then I'm looking at it like, I look at it and it say, G Dog. And so then I started doing my research. Then that's when I got onto the internet. Then and I'm put the title in, make it pop, and then boy pop right on up. This man took my lyrics, man, and ran with them.
And my lyrics.
And ran with them.
You know.
But it happened, man. That's the music business. So
Yeah. Business 101.
take care of your business first.
Yes, take care of your
Take care of
business.
your business first.
You know, but like I said, I ain't mad at it.
Hey, all of it. Yeah,
Because
don't say all
because
of
we
it.
know the truth.
All of it is a learning experience, man.
And-
I write it off as a learning
And
experience.
the thing is, we can't. You know that we telling the truth for the fact that when I started reciting the lines, you was like, you wrote that. You know, you said that was you.
We wrote that.
So that we know the same. We
wrote that thing.
we know what happened with this.
Hey, what do we call that studio over there?
That was Acma Studio, Charles, our old cameraman C Studio, Charles Locke Studio.
Sean.
Yeah. Hey, what we call it? A burlap or something?
Yeah, like
The
that.
burlap.
On the wall. Yeah. Back in the day.
Way back in the day.
Okay, so now moving forward, we're gonna take a break, get into our next situation, and we'll come back and we're gonna talk about Carlos Grown Porter and the Sonora show. Listen to WRFG. I am DJ Power Lord, the After Set.
What's that, man?
Well,
We're live, y'all. We're live, y'all. I know what we do.
okay, so y'all know I know another person in the call. I know that's another person. I can see him right. So I'm like, I know
Hey.
what you wrong with me, and it was somebody
I
else in the
know.
car.
I got a hospital bill for damn near $600, and them folks didn't do nothing but give me an aspirin, man. I ain't lying. I'm dead serious.
But here's the thing. You want to talk about the true sad part of it.
As a community radio station,
I get
WRFG is pleased to
basically
bring you this information.
summons from a lawyer
Every Monday from 4 p.m. to 5
saying,
p.m.
basically what
We live, y'all. Facebook, YouTube.
For the whole thing?
Y'all rock with the After Set show. We got Carlos Grown Porter, the Decent in Order show. Every fourth Sunday of the month. We're doing it for 79 every fourth Sunday of the month, y'all. Thank y'all for checking in.
Y'all came down
YouTube,
there with me.
Facebook. Appreciate y'all checking in.
That she came down there with me.
Sucking,
That I was responsible for her.
water, bring him some
And I was
water.
like, hold on. Yeah, I told the lawyer like this flat out. I'm on the phone with the lawyer, right?
Yeah.
Because I didn't even got text. I was like, what the hell's going on? I'm like, listen, I showed up at Reggie's house. There was a van full of I don't know nothing about all those people that was in that van. Don't know nothing about it. I said, and me and Reggie rolled down.
But
They
it's
did it by themselves. They followed us. I didn't take them nowhere. That got me out the whole shit. You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, she's like, it was a lady. I remember that. She was like, saying that you drove down in your own car. I said, yeah. I said, me and Reggie drove down in my car. And they followed us. Oh, so you didn't bring them down there then? I'm like, no, stop here then.
Them folks tried to hit up with a lawsuit, man. Them folks say, yeah, you know, remember that show we did? Y'all remember that show we did? Yeah, we got lawsuits over there. That's the one we got a lawsuit on. Hey, man, y'all brought back some old memories, man. I like it.
We live, y'all. We live.
Some old memories.
That's why we tell the story, man. Going back and living this history. People don't, if you try to tell people this stuff,
They won't believe
they
it.
won't believe it. When you have big people in the room who was there,
To see it,
saw
to
it,
actually witness it. Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, that was the days, though, man. That was some real days. Like I said, I won't change not one of them right now. I wouldn't go back.
Grab a key and make sure you don't lock the key in the back because it's the only one we got and I gotta go. Go out the door, make a right, and then
Hey,
first
good
hallway.
morning. Good morning. If you want to listen to this interview in its entirety, go to www.wrlg.org and you can watch it, listen to it, do whatever you want to do. If you want to call in, speak to us live in the studio right now, the number is 404-523-8989, WRFG. This is the After Set Show. Reggie Reg,
Yeah.
Al over there.
What's happening, world?
Give me your line, yeah.
Hey, hey man, this big ass man, your baby mama real baby daddy.
Be most careful. Say what's up to the audience now, Lord.
We just follow up what's up to the Carlos Sport Room, man. Carlos Gomez for the audience. Check us out. That was set, WRG 89.3, www.rfg.org, and it's everything. Tastemaker TV on YouTube, Tastemaker TV, TMTV. They friends.
Man, they put it in say, man, I'm here to listen to the 8-town history. I salute you, man.
Appreciate it, man. I feel like a dinosaur though.
Dinosaur.
I feel like a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Y'all see Virgo, man. Mr. Social Media. I'm gonna turn him into Mr. Social Media now.
Yep, y'all know it. Y'all know when I touch it's over. You count the criminal because I'm gonna use it. I ain't scared. You know what I mean?
Social Media.
These young cats, they scared, man. They shy and stuff like that. But if we had this years ago, it'd been over, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate everybody checking in.
Man, look at him, man.
Yeah.
You need no money, man. You go straight to the people.
Yeah.
Do your own thing.
Oh,
Do your
yeah.
own thing.
Hey, you about to be at Club Business in 30 minutes. Come on out.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, do your thing.
Yeah. And check out my fan page. Hold on. I got the Uncle Reggie ATL fan page. Gonna be doing events coming up real soon. We're gonna be rocking somewhere, man. Gonna look for a couple million now. You hear me, Carlo?
I'm ready.
Remember,
Hey,
man.
tell when I'm supposed to be there.
Okay. Don't fall asleep, nigga. You get tired out already.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
This just has been a long day for you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hey, I know what I want to say. Shout out to LA Rams. They coming to Super Bowl 53. They coming to Atlanta, y'all. Shout out to LA Rams.
Super Bowl coming. What? Super Bowl coming. We live, y'all.
Yeah, shout out to the LA Rams. Y'all already know the other team. I ain't gonna get that. Let's round them anyway. Yeah, so
we do this, y'all. Hey,
you told them did I tell you who we having this week coming up? We got Dr. Drill Durley, Prophetess Bentley, and Prophetess Bentley. We got the Dr. Reverend Gerald Durley, and don't quote me on this one, but came from the Yin Yang Twins, so he's gonna stop by. Don't quote me on it though.
Yeah. Hey,
Don't
man.
quote me. Yeah, I called him in the morning. He like, yeah, we in New Orleans. I didn't think put two and two together that they in New Orleans performing for the New Orleans Saints.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Some halftime.
Yeah, they did the halftime show.
So hey, y'all come back next week now.
Halftime, right? No, he ain't, right?
Yeah.
Next week.
So
We
yeah,
should know
I called him in the morning. I'm like, hey,
For 7 to 9, y'all.
are you gonna be in Atlanta next week? Because I see that y'all Jermaine got y'all on the lineup when y'all perform.
Yeah.
If we can get you to come in and speak about the performance, the Super Bowl performance.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah.
Oh, you need to go back and try it again.
Bitch, Tina, Weenie. Yeah, appreciate y'all checking in on Facebook and YouTube.
What up?
We got live TV coming next. We got live coming up. We're gonna be doing all these for man. I ain't scared of it. Yeah, social media's done a lot, man. Y'all be surprised what you can get done, man, by reaching out to the people, man. This stuff works, man. This stuff works.
I appreciate you, boss.
Yeah.
Boss Money Team. We appreciate you for them likes. I'm gonna follow you, baby.
Yeah, social media works, y'all.
Yeah. Hey, y'all remember network make the check work, okay?
Say it again. Hold on.
Network make the check work. You heard me? Network make the check work. Shout out to Keita Boo. I got that from Keita Boo.
I know that right. Give her credit.
Hey, I get credit where credit you do. Shout out to Keita Boo. Network make the check work. You heard me?
Yeah. I know that right. But for real. Yeah.
Okay, we almost up to 100.
Yeah.
Man, invite somebody.
Bring him in, bring him in.
It look like I'm finna break a record just now. Like the most I done had at one time.
Don't be scared of it. Push.
To the limit. To the limit.
I'm looking for thousands, tens of thousands.
I'm waiting on it. I know it's coming.
What the girl name? Kardashian chicken.
Oh, you want a Kardashian chick? Oh, one of them kind of chicks.
What check it? People checking in, then the check come. Yeah, they got to check in first, then that money come right there.
Hey, I just.
You remember the Raphael line? Yeah.
For some reason, people think social media gonna get paid before you get on social media. It don't work like that. This stuff is some work.
Oh, some years of work.
It's some work. It takes time, man. It takes time, man.
Rome was not built in a day.
Somebody lied to somebody like they blew up overnight, went viral.
No.
Overnight. No, man, this stuff takes time, man. First, you gotta be people gotta like you. They gotta like you and your personality and what you're doing, your format and everything. Then it go from there. But if they don't like you, man, you ain't gonna have nothing popping, man. It's about been on social media for years and don't have, a couple hundred friends or whatever, followers or whatever, But yeah, y'all check me out on my fan page. It's set up for events, any kind of event. You know what I'm saying? You can post up on it, your event or whatever. No, it ain't too wild. I'm all right with it, you know what I mean? Cause I got varied audiences, man. Got some of everybody, man. But yeah, make sure y'all check out my fan page. Uncle Reggie ATL, hit the like button. I'm gonna start liking all my friends, inviting them to like, you know what I mean? We're gonna build it up a little bit.
We've been going an hour and 40 minutes.
Yep. So we're gonna be live, man. We'll have events. I ain't gonna say every week, but it's gonna be rolling pretty good, man.
Oh yeah, we got an event.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you about it. We got one coming up on the 23rd.
Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna post it up. You see the flyer, everything. We're gonna post it up on the page.
I've always known this group.
Split all the people in the lounge. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna broadcast wherever I go. I'm gonna broadcast. So every event. So you better watch it. You know what I mean? Facebook and YouTube. You're gonna see it on both. And gonna have some live TV. And we're gonna go live on Twitter. And we're gonna be doing all this at one time and Instagram. We're gonna do live at one time. We're gonna do it live, man. So let's reach out, touch the world. I told you the worldwide mindset, universal soul. We're gonna do it, man. I don't care what we're doing. Yeah.
Who made it?
Yeah.
Who made a baby? I mean, this kid made a face cut.
Yeah.
I see Joe there pop locking out that boy. Yeah. Coming, yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing was hot too. I remember that.
Who is checking in? Who is that? Good fan Leslie, thank you for checking in, baby. Thank you.
Beat dog. Hey. Hey, let go. Hey, let's go. Get it. Ah, yeah. The crowd, please. Do crowd, please. Hey, let's go.
Turn it up. We're gonna be turning it up in 2019, y'all. 2019, we're gonna be turning.
Hey, thank you for joining right now. What I need y'all to do, you want to talk to us live right now?
Turn it up, y'all.
445238989.
Facebook, turn it up, y'all.
445238989. www.wrfg.org. Yeah.
We have music and events.
We
might have to do a tour. We never know.
We got Big Al over here. Give me line one time.
What's happening, man? Big Al, your baby mama, real baby dad, man.
How do you hear that nigga? You hear that? Your baby mama.
Real
baby dad. So what you trying to say? They ain't do that?
Man, yeah.
Okay.
They gave him a chance to take this shot in the net.
Oh, man.
No free throw.
Somebody was blocking the keyhole.
No free throw. No free throw.
Golly. They're gonna get me out of character. Ain't you on Facebook over here?
Yeah.
I need to stay in character. Okay, I need 5 more people. Go get 5 people. Bring them back in here. We need 5 people. 5 people. Hey, that sounds like for real and talking.
I think it's good.
Yeah. Bang,
Oh, you ain't got to reinvent the wheel now. You don't have to reinvent the wheel.
Hey.
You ain't got to reinvent the wheel. It's already been invented. You just have to improve off of it. Yeah.
Hey. Go on and call in 445238989. Hey, I know that song. Hey, who is it? Who is it? Hey, man. Hey. Who is that, man? That sounds good. It's like somebody took some gospel and mixed it with bass, man. Who is that? Who is something like that?
I don't know, man. Some black ass guy.
That's not what happened. It didn't happen like that. Every day of the week. I love my children. So we talk about the heart surgery on this segment, right?
Yes.
Okay. Surgery. Plural.
What is that?
No, I was saying I wouldn't be here if it weren't for Grady.
I know that,
I
right?
wouldn't be here if it weren't for Grady.
Shout out to Grady Hospital. Thank you for keeping me alive.
Shout out to Grady.
I turned it down. I ain't gonna lie to you. I turned the commercial down. They tried to offer it to me, and I was like, at first I was like, man, if you don't tell everybody my business, man. They had me like because out of everybody that's had heart surgeries through Grady, I'm like the exception to the rule. So yeah, that's why they were talking to me about doing the commercial. Now like, man, I ain't gonna tell everybody my business, man. I should have did it though. Yeah. I should have did it. I don't even go like that. I ain't even going regular like that no more. I probably could go back down there and just walk up in though.
Shout out to Grady Hospital. All the Grady babies.
And find out everything. Yo. No doubt. Oh yeah, they got my record. I'm still active.
I know that right.
Very active.
Got a party, boy.
Okay. I'm very active. But yeah, they had me come. I had probably like after the first year I had the second surgery, they had me come down and speak to everybody that was in the cardiology, that was new to the cardiology department. They had me come down and speak to them. So when I tried to go back, they were like, well, you gotta talk to such and such and this, and I was like, man, I don't want to do all that. But I should have went on and went through with it when they initially came to me. Yeah, I didn't. Say. Hey, that Russ the beat, you know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Russ do all my production, all my new production.
Russ, I got something for Russ. I got one for him. I gotta get with him.
For real?
Yeah, I got one.
I got a number.
I'm gonna let him touch.
He probably still up too.
What's up, Russ?
Laying down.
What's up, Russ? What's up,
on
Bob?
Instagram. He work on Instagram.
Oh, okay. We're gonna have to Instagram come in a second. Well,
all right, y'all. Gonna break their record. This is the most I done had at one time. This is the longest I stayed on here at one time.
Shout out to Russ. Beats for how many beats here?
Beats400.com.
Beats400.com.
Shout out to Big Russ. Beats400.com.
Exclusive beats too, right?
Beats400.com.
Exclusive, right?
Exclusive
beats. Yeah.
Beats400.com.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes,
That's a Praise God party by Carlos, grown man.
Amen.
Supporter.
Amen.
You are listening to the episode. I am DJ Power Lord, the God of Bass, along with my partners in rhyme. Big Al.
Your baby mama, real baby daddy, what's happening?
Rick JTL.
Yeah, man. I'm in here.
The President Day. College Paul. Cameraman R.
Oh!
And let's say we are in the midst of our interview of Carlos. Excuse me, I'm not doing Carlos Coleman Porter tonight. I'm doing Sweet and Low of G-Boy.
Hey, and I was like,
AKA.
I'm like, who is that? I don't know.
G-Boy, and I said that for a reason.
Yeah.
I said that for a reason. And as I was saying before, we're changing the narrative. Hip hop before there was an Outcast, before 1993, and this band was a part of that. But as we said in the last segment,
Yeah,
it moved on from the G-Boys situation, and as he said, something else was pulling on him, telling him to go another way. So with that last song that we did, which was, like I said, that was Praise God Party by Carlos Grown Man Porter. But before we get into that, I knew that that's what we did do last time. We did King Floyd's Groove Me, followed that up with this great DJ by the name of DJ Power Lord and Chief I Rock, Time to Get Mine, produced by none other than Brian Lassiter. Followed that up with DJ Nisa D and Uncle Head, 10s and 20s. Then we came back again with Commons, Universal Mind Control. Like I said, we ended off with Carlos Grown Man Porter, the Praise God Party. And as I was saying earlier, before we had to come back over the air, the one thing I love about this Carlos Grown Man Porter song, Praise God Party, is the fact that you did go, as I would say, into the streets for the music.
Yeah. No doubt.
But went to the church for the message.
Yeah.
And when it comes to Christian rap or gospel rap, whatever, I always feel like they're holding back, And I'm like, that's the one thing I always hated about Christian rap. I say, I do listen to it. So I'm going to say there's stuff I like. But I always felt like they couldn't get too gritty with it because I guess they feel like at that point we're glorifying the devil instead of the Lord. So they always kind of hold. It's like the track holds something back. It didn't hold back.
Oh no. See, first off, giving honor to God for He's the head of my life.
Yes,
Thank you for this segment to be a part of this whole great platform to stand up on, Mr. Horace Hawkins. My name is Carlos Grown Man Porter, and I'm blessed to be here with y'all right now. My testimony is that about 10 to 15 years ago, I was addicted to cocaine, but God turned it around for me. He took it away from me, and right now I'm over 11 years clean.
Amen.
Let me say that I'm 11 years clean. And so in the process, I've undergone 2 heart surgeries. I've lost 2 kids, but God's still blessing me in the blessing business. Amen. I'm able to start my own. I'm gonna say that again. I was able to start my own website. I was able to start. Rest in peace to Kent Willis. Let's start right there. My praise partner. He went home to be with the Lord, and people were like, "Well, what are you gonna do now that he gone?" Because people in the music field or this point in time, my partner Kent Willis, they labeled us the 2 heart patients. All right, yeah. But God, though, you know what I mean. But God. So in 2009, me and Kent Willis started our ministry, our hip hop gospel ministry, the 2 Grown Men, and the website is can I say the website?
Yes.
The website is www.the2grownmen.com. In this music ministry, it was the mission scripture for 2 Grown Men is Matthew 18:20, and it follows is if 2 or more touch and agree and gather in Jesus' name, He shall be in the midst. So with that being said, people are like, oh well, what are you gonna do now that Kent's passed? He passed in 2011, and they were like, well, what are you gonna? No, 2012. I got the heart surgeries. I got both heart surgeries in July of 2011. 2012, Kent passed. And they like, oh, well, what you gonna do? I said, I'm still praise God. I still got a praise on my lips, man.
That's good.
Hey, I stayed focused. Man said it couldn't happen, but the devil is a lie. So if you don't mind, you can get your listeners just Google Carlos Grown Man Porter, and the rest is history.
All right.
The rest is history.
So you sent me like 5 or 6 songs. So you moved into the gospel realm. You left the G-boy era,
left it alone.
The bass era, the shake your booty era.
I left it where it was at.
We're now no longer talking to Sweet and Low. Now we're at the Carlos Grown.
I am a grown man.
So even though you kind of touched on it, what made you say, okay, I can do this
For the Lord.
in rap?
Yeah, for the Lord.
Yeah, push it forward.
Basically, like I said, it was I was at my lowest. I can say that, you know, dealing with in the secular part of the secular world, I got to a point, a darkened place in my life. That's how I got addicted to cocaine. I was in a dark place, and so I was almost to my deathbed before I realized what was really going on. And the doctor said, either you can continue to live in this lifestyle, Mr. Porter, because I was overweight. You know, I was pushing almost 300. So it's like either you can, well, you know, he can, you know, not to, you know, say anything, but God can make a way out of no way. So it was either continue living the lifestyle, going down that road, or either get my life in shape. So since that has happened, I'm at the point right now. I'm a grandfather. My son is 24. He has his own family going on. So I'm blessed to be able to see this going on right now. It's just like I said, it's amazing, man. I'm at a point in my life right now that it's a blessing to open my eyes every day, but just to the experience, the things that I've been through and still be here and have my right mind, it's priceless, man.
So what moved us into the Decent and in Order show?
The Decent and in Order show, now see, it was how that transpired. It happened, all right, this is how it happened. My father passed. I know my story is that in 2016 I took off from gospel rap, period. My father he was staying down in Alabama. I took off for a year and went help him. My brother was like, hey man, Dad, not doing too good. We need somebody to come down here. I'm working. I'm about to have back surgery. I need help. Can you come down here and help? So I dropped everything and went to Alabama for the whole year of 2016. So the whole year of 2016, either I was going the things that I'd already had booked on the calendar, I would come back and forth to take care of those, to do my obligations on those. But other than that, I stayed in Alabama for a whole year. So about 2017, I was invited to be on Instinct Radio as a guest on the show. And shout out to Arthur Bowens and Real Talk Radio show. And so it started from there. I went on, did the interview. It was a 2-hour internet radio show. Probably like 3 months after that, I became in hot demand over at Instinct. So somebody said, hey, I want you to come in and be a guest on my show now. We saw you on Arthur's show. Can you come be on my show? So, okay, I did that in January. So like February, March, probably like April, they contacted me to come back to Instinct Radio to do an interview. So I get over there, I do the interview. It's a 2-hour show. Shout out to Shani D and Miss LaShonda Scott. They enjoyed me. They loved what I was doing. So like 2 months after that, they asked me to come back again to do co-hosting. I'm co-hosting this time. I'm like, well, wow, I guess. So like probably like an hour within the show, right after the show ended, Shani D turns to me and say, hey, what if I told you had your own show in a prime time spot? Well, what'd you think about that? I'm like, sound good, but what's it gonna cost? That's all I was worried about. What's it gonna cost? What is it gonna cost me?
We know what's it
gonna cost. So I was like, well, I'm not gonna give you an answer right now. Let me pray about it and see what's going on, see if my funds right. So she told me, and the price was right. I couldn't beat the price. So anyway, I got signed. It was a production deal signed from a production company called I Am Flavor. All right, I signed with them. I did my first show 2017, November 2017. Yeah, that was the first show of the Decent and Order show, and we jumped off the porch. We canceled out some kind of way. We got canceled out of the production deal, and I got signed directly to Instinct. So I started January 2018 directly with Instinct Radio. All right, so I'm, first show went wild. All right, everything's good, everything's going. Probably about the fourth show, the engineer comes to me and say, I got some good news. We going from internet radio to internet TV.
All right.
You know what I mean? Look at God. Praise God. So I'm like, okay, that sounds good, but what is it gonna cost? What does it cost me? She like, well, we the network, we're going from internet radio to internet TV, and we want you to come with us. You're gonna be like one of the first people that we sign directly to Status Network.
There you go.
Look at God. Once again, I couldn't have planned, I couldn't have scripted it at all, man. It dropped in my lap. I prayed about it, and it's just been going and going from there on.
I'm gonna say this. Because one, I'm not gonna front. I'm not a religious person.
Okay.
You know, I do my
But you do a gospel show.
I do my Buddhist chants.
Oh, okay.
Oh man.
I am your Rengekyo.
Oh, here we go.
But I'm saying all that to say, if I get this quote wrong, everybody understand what the mission is.
Okay.
When God closes the door, it opens the window.
Yeah, it will.
And none of us know what He has written for us.
Exactly. Yeah, you're right. I know. If somebody would have told me 10 years ago, 15 years ago, I was going to be a gospel artist, I was going to have my own show, I probably would have spit in their face and laughed at me. I'm saying being real. You want me to keep it real, or you want me to keep? I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real.
And I understand that probably better than anybody, probably in the room, I should say, even though I haven't had the health concerns that you had,
yeah,
you know, or the addictions. But as you say, that's part of your testimony.
That's testimony.
Yeah. So you had to go through all that.
I had to go through hell to get to where I'm at, man.
That's right.
To where I'm at.
Yeah, I did.
I wouldn't change not 1 minute, man.
But I'm gonna tell you one thing that you probably know what was happening.
Right.
Even though it really has nothing to do and say with you, as in you making it happen, as in it happened. Every time they were calling you back to come do them guest shots.
Yeah.
One, it was an audition.
Yeah.
Okay. But the reason they kept calling you back is that ratings were going up every time you was on.
I believe it.
Okay.
I believe it.
As one who can tell you who's been around this business,
yeah,
you know, started with my internet wrestling show,
yeah,
when you're calling certain guests back, it's because you get a lot of reaction from people from that person that was on.
yeah.
So you want it, and your ratings are going up, your views are going up.
Yeah, the views did go up. You know what I'm
saying? Compared to everything else, it was like, let me get that person back. Let me get, until
sign him directly. Let's get him
somebody
signed.
said, hey, wait a minute. Every time this guy's on, this stuff is up. Maybe we need to give him a show.
Hey, I thank God for the opportunity, man. I'm telling you.
So,
man.
like I said, we don't know what. One thing that we quote around here a lot: when opportunity knocks, you better open the door.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You know what I know?
Because you never know. You never know.
He turned it around for me though, man.
Yes.
Like I said, the music world. If you're not mentally strong for this music, man, you're gonna fall to the wayside, or it's gonna kill you. Either or. So.
All right. So with that being said, we're gonna move on to some more business and get back to some music, and we're gonna come back with our guest, Carlos Grown Man Porter.
Shout out to St. Stephen Missionary Baptist Church at 2670 Hogan Road. Hey, a church where burdens are lifted. You heard me.
All right. Like I said, we're with Carlos Grown Man Porter. This is the After Set Show, WRFG.
Yes, sir. We're gonna sign off, y'all. We're gonna sign off on Facebook and YouTube. It's been 2 hours. Appreciate y'all checking it out. It's been 2 hours. Long show. Appreciate you checking in, y'all. And like I said, click the link. 2 hours. We'll be you can catch on YouTube. Catch on the YouTube channel. The Decent Art Show. Yeah.
And don't forget to watch the Decent in the Order show January 27th from 7 p.m.
Yeah, 7 p.m. to 9.
Gotta say that.
Fourth Sunday. Pay up. We're gonna be doing it, y'all. Upgrade JTL. Carlos Grown Man Porter. We out here, the After Set, y'all.
I mean, now
I'm trying to get better.
it's kind of hard to go back because we're in the testimony stages now.
I know, right?
The After Set, we out here.
We can backtrack. We can do synopsis.